building a raised bed to have vegetables because our groceries are expensive.
This costs more than vegetables.
But it's a passion project.
Yeah, that's
We're gonna do a 4 foot by 4 foot bed. So we got this wood. We had them cut it. They were 8 feet, so we had them cut it in half. I own a saw and I could have done it myself.
You insisted, so don't look at me like that.
But I just, you know, I like to give them business. So these are our ingredients. These little, I'm calling them pavers. I don't know what they're called, but we're gonna use these as the corners. They're gonna be double decker. And we got these 2x4s and perlite, compost, and soil, which we're gonna mix all together and make our own dirt. When I was trying on gloves at the store, I tried on gloves, I found these gloves, we left, and then I looked out and I was like, oh my god, my ring is gone. And we had to go back, and my ring was actually inside of one of the gloves that I had tried on. So I'm lucky I saw it, and we went back and we found it. Plow dug up our grass, so if I put the bed over it, it'll like cover up the fact that our yard is fucked up. So I have constructed the beds and filled them with brown matter, which is like leaves, sticks, things like that. The double-decker wood, they're nice and sturdy. The bed looks really good. Should be pretty cute. I'm really excited. To be honest, I've only ever wanted a garden because I just love lawn ornaments. My mom has a ton of decorations in her yard. They light up at night. They look so cute, and I really wanted some of my own. So I have a little haul from Temu, and I'm going to show you guys what I got. They're so cute. I'm really, really excited. So the first thing that I got are these little sparkler kind of sticks. They're solar powered, so they charge in the sun all day. I actually have one in my yard right now. I've been enjoying it for a couple weeks. It's holding up amazing, and it's rainbow, and I just love it. It's very like whimsical. It looks like a little firework. So I'm gonna show you how to put this one together. So it just comes in 2 pieces like this. This one has the solar panel on it. So I'm just gonna peel that off. Here we go. And then you stick this in like this, and it doesn't require any wires or anything like that. This stake just sticks into the garden, and then the sun charges this. And then these are all the little like firecracker wires, and we'll just spread them out. Ta-da! And they have these little, it's copper wires with like little beads on there. All of the little beads will glow rainbow, all different colors. And they have a couple different settings. Like I think you can make them blink or like fade. I'm not sure what mine is set to right now, but I'm gonna put in a clip of them at night and I'll just show you how amazing they are. They're so cute. I love them. They make me so happy. Now this one I'm the most excited about. It's a little watering can. And again, the solar powered light, and it has those same kind of wires, and it looks like it's pouring out glowing water at night. It also came with this fun little hook to hang it up with. And what's crazy is I bought this for my boyfriend's mom and also for my mom for their gardens. And I found them on another website and it was like triple the price. So I picked this one up off of Temu myself. And I really like Temu because it's really high quality, but very often you can find items priced for cheaper than anywhere else. And they don't just have garden stuff. They have clothing, they have home decor, they have tools, anything you could imagine. And right now you can use my code to get $100 worth of coupons in the Temu app. Happy shopping. Now let's go set these up in my garden. They're gonna be a game changer. It is so cute and I cannot wait to see how they light up at night. And they're super easy to just kind of move around as I see fit, as I add things to the raised beds and my garden beds in front of the house. So these are gonna be the perfect addition. Let's go set them up. So it's been a couple weeks now and I planted my potatoes and they're growing. So I'm gonna show you. So over here are the purple potatoes and I planted these a couple weeks before I planted the rest. So they're really, really tall. And the method that I'm using is you just add dirt as the leaves grow to encourage them to grow faster. The potatoes will grow out of the dirt and it'll fill the dirt with potatoes. And then these are some other variations. I don't really remember what kinds they are. So it'll be a surprise, but I think they're yellow and they're smaller. But each bag has 3 potato plants and every single plant sprouted, which I wasn't expecting. So that was a really pleasant surprise. I planted another one, but I might have pulled it up when I was weeding actually, because now, oh no, it's right here. Something ate it. Something literally just came by and ate it. That's crazy because it was like this tall the other day. Oh man. So this is the progress on the raised bed. I planted things a couple weeks ago. This sat pretty vacant for like, how long? Like a month? It was just filled with dirt for like almost 2 months and I just planted things. So I'm gonna take you on a little tour. I'm really excited because everything sprouted in the last week because we didn't have water here for what, 9 days? So I was at my mom's and when I came back, everything grew. So I was really excited. These are garlic cloves. I have no idea how they're gonna grow because to be honest, I got them from the grocery store and they were starting to get those little green things on top. So I just put them in here. They were the first thing I planted and I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be an experiment. And then over here, these are Swiss chard. And my dad's friend Elmer gave us some Swiss chard last year and I used it to make collard greens, like a variation of collard greens, and they were delicious. So I really wanted Swiss chard in my garden this year. And then behind that, I have 2 rows of carrots that are sprouting. They're really, really, really tiny, but they seem to be doing really well. I have a couple rows of radishes. The reason why I planted radishes is not because I particularly like radishes, but it's because they had a grow time of 22 days and I really just wanted to see some, was it profit? Yeah. I wanted to enjoy the fruits of my labor, right? The fruits of my labor. And this was the only thing that I could get at the store like that had the shortest grow time. So radishes will grow in 22 days, you'll be able to harvest. So that's why I'm excited. I don't know what we're gonna do with them, but I'll find a recipe. And then I have a row of cucumber, and these are big kahuna beans, and they seem to be doing really, really well. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't even think I like beans that much, but we're gonna try them. I have 2 zucchini plants, and then 2, what are these? Summer squash here. So, because those get pretty big, so they needed space. I don't think I'm very good with, I don't know if things are gonna get overcrowded in here. I don't really care if they do because this is just for fun. And I was shocked when things were growing because I've never done this before. I think it's like not actually that hard.
Climate has a lot to do with it, I believe.
Yeah, and it's starting to get warmer. But, so I planted everything in here because I knew I had to hold off on tomatoes because Maine gets warm really late in the season. And tomatoes can't live, or tomatoes won't fruit if it gets below 45 degrees at night. So I didn't want to have my tomatoes in here because I didn't want to cover them and risk them. Like, I don't want to grow a plant that's not going to get any tomatoes. So I decided to do them in containers, and we actually got the tomatoes as starts from a local farm that we love their tomatoes every year. So I figured it was like perfect. It was full circle. These are my tomato starts here. I have a big boy variation, a cherry variation, and then these are cucumbers. I kind of forgot until right now that I got these. I mean, leave a comment if you think we should rip up the babies. Not these. We're gonna plant tomatoes today, and I'm gonna show you what we do. So I got this little gardener bag from Amazon, and I'm gonna link it below. because it has all the tools that I've needed for this as a beginner gardener. So we're gonna do a what's in my garden bag. It came with these tools. I like this because I have like a problem with eyeballing measurements, and a lot of these seeds said that had like different levels of inches that they had to be buried at, like 1 to 3 inches, and I just like don't know what that looks like. So this trowel actually says it. All these little stakes that I wrote on to put things in the garden, pruning shears, and the best part of all this was it came with these little butterflies that you can put in your garden, and their wings fold out like this and they flap. And I put some in my herb box, which we'll show you in a little bit, but I also gave some to there's a little toddler in my neighborhood, and he came by and I gave them some, and so they have some in their plants out front too, and I think that's very cute. So this is my little garden herb box. It's right by our front door, and we have some basil, some rosemary, and these are just green onions, and they kind of look like they've seen better days. They were growing a lot when I first planted them. They're just from the grocery store because you can replant your cuttings. And we've gotten a couple uses out of them, but they don't seem to be faring very well right now. So I'm gonna do the tomatoes in containers. And we got these containers at Martin's. They were like $5.99. Martin's is like a salvage yard in Maine, pretty much, and they have everything you could imagine. So we're gonna use this organic potting soil to plant our tomatoes. Okay, so I filled up our pots with dirt, and now we just need to plant some of these. So I'll put the beefsteak tomatoes in the orange containers and the cherry tomatoes in the gray containers.
No one can look back at the video to remember that.
Exactly.
Forget by tomorrow.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Cherry tomatoes are done. Look at our little garden. This is awesome. So cool. I think that we should plant these instead of the ones I planted.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, maybe. Yeah, there's no, you can't like feel bad about the sprouts.
Yeah, I gotta eat.
Yeah. Gotta make pickles.
I got them, yeah. I got pickles to make, babes. You're just not growing fast enough. Oh, it's sad though. Like this one looks like it's dying anyway, right? Does that look like it's dying? Say yes.
Yeah, baby, they all look like they're dead.
Do they really?
No.
Oh. That's what it looks like. That's it.
That's what a root looks like.
What a root looks like.
Home in the garden's gonna be signing you in no time. Like, this girl really gets it.
Yeah, that looks like better, right? Look at that.
Looks better. Yeah, it's 12 times the size.
Oh my God, they grew so big overnight. Look, a worm. Get that. That's great footage. Hurry, hurry. Nature.
Making the ecosystem, hon.
I'm killing it. Okay, so just replaced all of our little cucumbers with these big cucumbers, and then I had a couple left over. So I know beans need a lot of space, but I just put these here because my theory is, why not? So yeah, so we have this raised bed. You're right. And then we have the little pots, and I'm gonna kind of arrange this because I already killed the grass here. So my thought process is to just like, rather than kill more grass, keep all the pots here. You know?
I like your theories.
Yeah, I think it's a good theory.
Why not kill grass?
Right, okay. And now I gotta hill these potatoes.
What?
She's eating a worm.
It's good nutrition, high protein.
That's so disgusting. Don't worry, I got it. So for these, I've like slowly added more dirt, but I'm getting lazy about it. So I think with these, I'm just gonna fill them with dirt. You know what I mean? Like I usually fill it and then wait a little bit, but I'm not doing that this time. Watch out, don't wanna get your little toes dirty. This is like sad.
What is?
Like, I feel like I'm squishing them.
I mean, you could avoid putting them directly on top of their heads.
Well, you're supposed to bury them. The higher they grow, the more potatoes we get, because you get a potato from the seed to the top.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this will die. And when this dies, you will know that your potatoes are ready because the plant greens die to give all the nutrients to the potatoes. So that's how you know you have potatoes, is your plant died on top. And then you leave it for a couple more weeks.
Sacrificing for its child.
Exactly.
So many life lessons within the garden.
We're gonna have so many fucking potatoes. I don't even know what we're gonna do with them.
How many potatoes are you thinking are in there?
This is gonna at least 10 pounds.
10 pounds of potatoes?
Per plant. There's 3 plants in there.
10 pounds of potato
Yeah.
per plant.
Yeah.
How much does a potato weigh? Not
So
a
we have
pound.
3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Good thing you love potatoes.
15 times 150 pounds of potatoes.
There's no way that's happening, guys. She's dreaming. If we'll get a scale that can weigh 150 pounds, we got one of those.
That's so many potatoes.
I don't think that's happening.
We're gonna like only eat potatoes for a year.
I think we're gonna
That'll be a vlog. That'll be my next vlog. I only ate potatoes for a year, and this is what happened.
mukbang.
Potato mukbang.
French fries, mashed potatoes, smashed potatoes, baked potatoes.
See, you're thinking like potatoes different way mukbangs. I was thinking like we would exclusively just eat like boiled potatoes
Yeah, no,
for a year.
that's not how I go about it. There's no way you're getting 150 potatoes.
Huh?
There's no way you're getting 150 potatoes. 150
Why?
pounds.
Why do you think I won't?
I don't know. I mean, I have hopes. I do not hope that happens, but
You don't hope it happens?
because they're all
You
gonna
hope all my potatoes die?
relax. Why the drama? No, it's just we can't eat them that fast. It's not like they have like unlimited life.
No, but potatoes last so long.
Mm,
Yes, they do.
they're not an onion.
They are like kind of like an onion. They last so long. Like, don't you remember the potato famine? Oh no, all the potatoes rotted.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Potatoes don't last. Remember the potato famine when there were unlimited potatoes? Remember that?
In case you're wondering, if you start a garden, you're gonna spend so much money on dirt. Like, I was under the impression we'd be saving money on veggies.
Well, I was just thinking that, and I didn't want to sound negative, but I'd love to do the math
On how much money I just spent?
on all of this. I mean, the worth is you did it, and it's not
And I'm enjoying it.
made by some big corporate farm where they're fucking poisoning us and all that shit, you know?
Yeah, it's just me poisoning us. I already have one of these up against the house, so I think I'm gonna put this one maybe right here. Cute. And I'm gonna put this right in here, like this, so it looks like it's watering the garden. And I put it kind of towards the side so we can look at it from the house. Oh, it's gonna be so cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Yay! That's my garden, everybody. I'll keep you updated on how everything goes. Thanks for watching.